Thrunite TH20. This is another headlamp from Thrunite. This one, as you can see, there is the cool white version. Comes in cool white and a neutral white. And here's the box. Scan that if you're so inclined. But nice, small, compact packaging. And here is the light itself. The TH20, one of the nice things about this light is that it is lightweight. And comparing it to my black diamond headlamp, it's even lighter. The black diamond, this is both with batteries. This weighed in at 4.1 ounces. This weighed in at 3.5 ounces, I believe. And this will go up to 520 lumens. This will go up to, I think, a little over 200. And the black diamond one is more complicated to use. I can never figure out how all these different, it has so many different features and I can never sort them all out. Whereas the Thrunite headlamps tend to be kind of generally more straightforward. Here's how it comes packaged. Let's unwrap it and have a look at it. It comes with a strap here. The strap is, of course, adjustable back here. And the nice things about the Thrunite headlamps, again, comparing it to something like the Black Diamond has this hard plastic, and it's comfortable enough, but it's hard plastic nonetheless. And the Thrunite lights all have this nice, soft, rubbery, flexible back on it. And for that matter, they even throw in a spare. And you can see just how soft that is. And that's what's up against your head. But, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, speaking of heads. Let's come back. We'll put this out of the way for a minute. Let me just show you what comes in the package. You get a couple extra O-rings right here. You get the little welcome letter from Thrunite. Thanks for ordering from Thrunite. You, of course, get the silica salt and the manual, which has lots of good information in it. So there you go. There's what comes in the package. Back to the light. Like I said, nice and lightweight and comfortable to wear because of this nice, soft, rubbery, flexible area on the back here. The way this also adjusts is because this rubbery little frame is so flexible, the light in its side of it just rotates. It's just a little bit of friction right there, and then it just rotates right inside of there. There's the LED right there for you LED crazy people. It is the Cree XPL V6, and it's got an orange peel reflector right there with that super clear glass lens. This is also, compared to the Black Diamond, this is tougher. It is type 3 hard anodized aluminum. It's waterproof, so it's going to take a beating. If you drop it, don't have to worry about it. Powering this, another nice thing about this for all of you battery types is that it is charged by a AA battery. And that goes over on the side here. And you can use either a regular AA or a 14500 rechargeable. And if you're using the 14500, you can get up to 520 lumens out of this. The regular AA, you'll get 250 out of it. And you can see it sits in there. Here are the screws. There's the O-ring there. Keep that water out of there. And we'll screw it back together. Looking around the light on the other side, there is the sole functioning button right there, and that is how you control it. So let's go over the controls, speaking of that. If you long press the light, it will come on to moonlight mode. Moonlight mode is 0.3 lumens, and it will do that for 14 days. And then the way you move between the brightnesses is that you just hold down this side button here, and it will gradually ramp up. When it gets to the full brightness, it will double flash there to show you it's up to the full brightness of 230 lumens. It'll do that for 95 minutes. And then hold it again, it will ramp down. And when it gets to the bottom, it will again give you another little double flash so that's at the bottom. From anywhere, from any brightness level, if you double press, you'll get to the turbo. The turbo is 250 lumens, and it will do that for 93 minutes. And if you double press again, it'll go into the SOS mode. And from any mode, you can turn it back off. It has mode memory, so there it is with mode memory on the moonlight. If we ramp up a little bit, turn it off and back on. And you can, it will go, you just let go and you can press it and it will alternate directions, getting brighter, getting dimmer. So if you go a little bit past, you want to go back down, you can just alternate the direction. And off you go. Size of this, it is 24.5 millimeters by 70 millimeters. Like I said, the weight of it, not to go back between US and metric, but I weighed it in at 4.1 ounces. I think that's a little simpler for us Americans to comprehend as comparing it to grams. It says it will throw 67 meters, but this light has a much more floody beam. There's the full brightness, and you can see just how wide the beam is. So it actually has a decent hotspot. We'll take a look at it outside. Decent sized hotspot, but it's very floody. So it's a good area light for when you're hiking. All right, out in the dark with this light on the dimmest setting right here. And the nice thing is it's very adjustable. All you do is you just need to rotate it. And it's great if you want to point it straight down to, say, read the paper that I wrote the specs of this light down on. And I can't tell from the specs if it's either 0.3 lumens for 14 days or 1.6 lumens for 21 hours. I think it's the 0.3 lumens, although this seems fairly bright. And it will go up to a maximum of 230 lumens, which will ramp it up. And there's the double flash, 230 lumens for 95 minutes. If you put the 14500 battery in, it will go up to 520 lumens. Let's have a walk around and have a look at this thing. One of the things I like about this light compared to the previous Thrunite headlights that I've reviewed, and one of the critiques that I had on those lights, is that they had a very focused beam. And this one has a nice hot spot, but it still has, as you can see here, a nice wide area of flood. So you can see what's in front of you, but you get a good amount of spill so you can really see what's out around you. Double click, and here is the SOS. If I'm walking around and I'm a walking emergency, I guess. And then back to the full brightness, and we'll ramp it down. Come on back in. So it's a nice improvement over their previous lights. I really like this one. Again, it's nice and simple to use. It's not complicated like the Black Diamond one that I have, which honestly, it has some great modes. It's just a lot harder to use because I can never figure out what the button does for the settings. So this one is nice for the price, for the quality, for the sturdiness of it, for how well it's made, and the light that it puts out, either dim to super bright, is really nice. So I would check one of these out, the Thrunite TH20.